Hi, I'm Michelle, and I found a key to helping me manage my weight and think more straight. Just like a vehicle that needs a key to get into and a control panel to give you warnings when things go wrong, our brain functions like that control panel. So when we make a choice to go really long time without eating or skipping a meal, just like that control panel on your car, your brain gets signals that something is wrong. Because when we don't feed our bodies in an amount of certain time, our body can think that it's we're starving it. And when we do that, the first thing that happens is our blood sugars go down. And when that happens, our brain gets interrupted and it can no longer think straight. And because our bodies run on glucose when we do not have enough, then our body cannot function 100%. And when our body's not functioning 100%, a signal goes up to the brain and says, we're in trouble here. They're not feeding us. And because we're not getting fed, we need to hold on to that weight, right? Because we may not be fed again for a long time and we need to keep that on in case we need to use it for later for energy. And so you're either plateauing or you're gaining weight, but you're certainly not losing it when you starve yourself or you're going too long without meals. And lastly, which can happen in any time, when your brain thinks it's in fear, just like the control boards are signaling you that you're running out of gas, your brain will produce an increase of cortisol, which is a hormone that creates stress in the body. So you may not even know it's happening, but you're having this invisible stress. Or you could become confused or irritable and not even really connected to the fact that it's because you haven't fueled your body correctly. And so I'm not here to preach because that used to be me. I was working in a corporate job and I had every excuse in the book. I was eating, if I was even eating at my desk, and I wasn't eating healthy things. And a lot of times I skip meals. So, what is the key? The key is that living balanced, healthy lifestyle requires us to be mindful. And the first thing is to listen to our body. And if we know that we're hungry, not because we're emotional or we're doing, a fasting, but really hungry because we haven't eaten in a while, we need to honor that. And we can do that no matter how busy we are. And so, my tip for the day is not just listening to your body. The key is listening to your body and then finding something that you can eat right away that will nourish your body and give it the fuel it needs. And junk food can't do that because there's no nourishment in it. So you need foods that have healthy proteins or fiber, things that are going to keep you full in the meantime. And so what I'm going to do is to post in the description of this video some suggestions for you that you could have. And, if you do have a refrigerator, you could do things like a cheese stick or celery stalks or carrots. And you can even, transport them in reusable bags like this and put them in a refrigerator. Or you can pack things like nuts and seeds and healthy granolas, things that have whole grains that are good for you as well and have a lot of fiber. So I will, list them. But I want you to know that on this journey of following the light to joy and peace, let's face it, we cannot have joy and we cannot have peace in our life if we feel deprived of food. And that's what I think a lot of people do when they diet. And I don't believe in dieting anymore. I've been through that. I've lost 115 pounds. I've been able to retain my healthy weight now for over a decade. And I don't do it by starving myself. And so I'm here to share this because I care, not to preach in any way. And so you hold the key that's simple. Go shopping once a week, get some healthy snacks, put them in your car, bring them in if it's hot, put them in a refrigerator, carry them on you, take a protein bar into a meeting, whatever you have to do, but eat. It's okay. All right. If this is the first time you're meeting me, I invite you to push the button and subscribe so you can be notified of my next weekly presentation, and that will be next Tuesday. So for everybody else, I wish you peace and joy, and you've got the key.